In the second half of the spreadsheet assignment, you will be creating a clustered column bar chart and a pie chart. If you notice, this is the graphs and charts page, and this is the information that I pasted in earlier in the last tutorial. And underneath this, I have pasted from your direction sheet the directions for doing the clustered column bar chart and the pie chart. So we're going to go ahead and look at creating that. I have highlighted the average numbers under word processing all the way over to troubleshooting because that's the information that we are going to be looking at as we create our bar chart. So the first thing that we need to do is click on a blank cell, go to Insert, Column, and we need to scroll down, and I particularly like the 3D clustered column bar chart, but you may choose to use just a 2D. Select our clustered column bar chart, and a blank chart space comes in. This is the chart area, and we're going to move it over to the right so we can see our data. The first thing that we need to do once we have our chart layout in is that we need to select our data. Since we're going to be using this whole range, I'm going to show you the easiest and most effective way to get your information in here. Highlight all of the cells that you want to use. When you're finished, you will notice that this appears, but this is not a clustered column bar chart because all of the columns are not together and we only have one series. We need several other series. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch our row and column. This is what we want our cluster column bar chart to look like, but our series names are not correct in the legend, so we need to edit these. We'll click on Series 1, click Edit, and we are told that word processing, which is going to be our first bar, is to be changed to WP. So we will change the series name to WP and click OK. We will do the same thing for Series 2. Click Edit, and this time we are changing to DB. And click OK. For Series 3, we're supposed to have SS, Series 4, GR, Series 5, PR, Series 6, INT, Series 7 will be computer instruction, so you can either change it. If you change this to technology instruction, then just make sure that you're consistent in your graph. So it should be either TI or CI. I'm going to change it to TI, and then we will change the last one, which is Series 8, to Technology Troubleshooting, and click OK. Now we notice, we'll click OK again, or we can click to delete this and just click on a blank cell and then click OK, because we don't need a horizontal axis. You'll notice that this graph does not have a title, so we need to put a title in. We're going to click on one of the layouts that contains a title, and chart title will appear, and we're going to change our chart title to Average of Proficiency Numbers. Everybody's getting a real good idea that I cannot type very well. And once you've done that, you are finished with your cluster column bar chart. Alright, now on the pie chart we have to select certain data, but we really need to find our percentages. So the first thing that I have done is I have laid out just a small table with the ratings. You only have 5 ratings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this number here will be the number of students who have selected that rating. So if I go right back up here and I look at the computer instruction category, I notice that I have one person who selected 3, one person who selected 4, and one who selected 2. So the rating for 2 needs to be a 1, the rating for 3 needs to be a 1, the rating for 4 needs to be a 1, and then the other 2 need to be zeros. Now the total students in this class are 3 in my made-up class. In your class it will actually be 18. The next thing that I need to do is I need to figure out percentages, or I need to give a fraction and then I need to convert it to percentages. The easiest way to do this is just to type in a fractional value. Well, 0 over 3 is 0, so we'll enter 0 there. Well, then we're going to enter 1 over 3 for the next one. And it went ahead and converted it to a percent, which is not what I wanted it to do. When we're clicking Format Cells, we can change it to fractions. Let's go ahead and let's change it to a fraction so that when we enter 1 over 3, it will stay as a fraction. And so you're going to enter this all the way down, and then of course 0 when you have 0 over 3. And then the next thing that you can do is simply highlight all the cells, right click, click Format Cells, and click Percentage. And it changes all the percentages for you. Once you have your percentages in place, simply click on a blank cell, click Insert, find the pie chart. We want a 3D pie chart because that's what our instructions tell us. We're going to click on that. A pie chart came up. Oh my goodness. Now, it's not formatted according to our data, so we need to select data. And so we come over here to the Select Data tab button, click it. You'll notice that Select Data Source comes up, and you'll notice that all of our information down here is has a marquee around it. We want to select first the ratings, and then we want to select our percentages. And you will notice that our layout has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the legend, and our pie chart is divided accordingly, 33% each, and we just simply click OK. Now, our pie chart does not have a title or a legend, so we need to fix the format to where we have percentages, a title, and a legend. And we can name this one Percentages Assigned to the CI column, or TI. Please be sure to save your spreadsheet. Just go to the button, click Save As, whatever file you're saving it in, make sure that you name it, and click Save. I'm not going to be clicking Save because I'm not going to save it. So this is the end of Part 2, working with spreadsheets.